Hey YouTube, it's a quick garden update with what's been going on with me. Today is 6 July 2023, and what I'm showing you right now is my hostas. I have 3 different varieties of hostas, and I also have lemon bar, which the bugs have just eaten down to nothing, and my sage looking real good. My Edo is very small right now. My azalea plant, and then all along this area is nothing but blackberry. And azalea bush. And this one right here is my big Edo. Very nice Edo growing in. But all of that going all back there is blackberry. Then over here I have hosta that I grew from seeds. I germinated these myself. Turned out very beautiful. And I got some Edo right here. Planted those. That's a 3-year Edo. This one right here I planted last year and it came in very well. Looking really good, nice and thick. It's about 2 feet up, and right behind it is horseradish. I've had this horseradish patch here for now going on about 8 years. And then right next to it is the small hugelkultur mountain that I have. And what I have is some yellow squash and some small tiny squash called reba. Looking forward to see how they turn out. Again, I'm off to a late start. I'm about a month and a half behind because of the weather, but I'm gonna do what it do. So up here I got some pots with dirt, nothing in them yet, but I got a couple things right here. I have some basil, 2 basil plants right here, and these are 2 papayas that I started indoors and they're trying to take off now. And this right here is a banana pepper, and these were all of my retransplanted strawberries. Did a good crop. They're probably going into resting phase right now. They're sending out suckers, so I'm trying to catch the suckers. And this right here is a Scotch bonnet. Something is eating it. I only have 1 left in there, but it's doing what it do. And my onions are going to seed. There's my seed pods. I will be saving these seeds. Huge seed pod. And I'm gonna tell you a story about this grapevine in a minute. But this is my key lime tree. Haven't gotten a lemon from it yet. A lime from it yet, excuse me. And these are my persimmon seeds that that's gotten in pots. They haven't come up yet, but we'll see. And over here, I have 2 variety of thyme. This is English thyme, and this one is German thyme. This is a blackberry bush that I put in a pot. I want to transplant it somewhere else. And over here, I have 2 varieties of sweet potato. This sweet potato right here is a Japanese sweet potato. I'm trying to get slips up so I can plant it. That one right there, so Japanese. This one right here is a Caribbean sweet potato, a white sweet potato, but it's just now starting to give me slips. This is my oregano. Harvested it yesterday, but I left 2 to go to seed. As you can see, the pods are already setting up to drop seeds. This is my my mustard green, and they are already gone to seed. They're pods, so all I gotta do is just squeeze these pods together, get some seeds. Over here I have some hibiscus And this is my callaloo. I'm going to be doing some transplanting, putting them in individual pots. But again, everything was dormant for me. They just starting to wake up. Behind me is my ginger. And ginger is doing very well. Very well indeed. If I must say so, they're doing well. And this is what I've been eating, my greens. These are my lettuces. I have pretty much, if you notice back there, I have took all the bottom off so they can go to seeds, so I can save the seeds. These are still good. They haven't gone to seed yet. And back here is my kale, which I'm going to retransplant. All right, I'm going to show you what's going on, but this is what I got going on in pots. And these out here are my water buckets. So that one is partially empty. I just washed it out. This one is full, and I just sealed it back up. Ugh, if I can open it. So that has fresh rainwater in there. This one is also full. This is my thing. This is a 30-gallon bucket. That is full of water. So out here is my bell peppers. I have orange bell pepper, red, yellow, and green. And right in the middle I have marigold to try to keep some of the pests away. I noticed yesterday that they're starting to do stuff. They're starting to put little seeds out. Back here I got my okra. And the birds that done snapped these plants 3 times and they're regrowing. Back here is my corn, my first serious attempt. And I got them in there. We'll see how they turn out. So these I started a while ago, and these I started a week ago. Back here, these are red sorrel, looking good. Some more okra, another red sorrel, and then my herb patch. I have some herbs going on. For the life of me, I can never think of this herb when I need to think of it. But these are oregano. That's common oregano. This is spicy oregano. And once again, I left a couple because they're going to seed and I want to save the seeds. And again, I have German thyme and English thyme. I'm going to show you some more. All right, up here is my Blackberry. And the Blackberry are just coming in huge. Let me get one for you. These are the size of the blackberries. I mean, it's just hundreds of them everywhere. They're just starting to ripen up now. So it's a race between me and the birds. So just harvested these 3, but all over. These were my my grapes. This grape bush used to be packed with grapes. Unfortunately, between wild turkey, rabbits, and deer, they have eaten them all. I have onesies and twosies left. All of these are gone. This was just completely full of grapes. Still got some more hanging around. The deer, I didn't even know deer ate grapes. But deer, wild turkey, rabbits, squirrels, they have decimated it. These are my 3 original figs that I bought last year. This is a Chicago, this is a brown turkey, and that's a Beers Black fig. The only one that I've gotten fig from ever has been the Chicago Hardy, which is this one. And I can already see little figlets coming. Over here is my blueberries. And I have eaten well from these. We've harvested this entire tree. Harvested this entire patch. And we are going through the process right now of harvesting this one. There's blueberries all over. Look at all these blackberries. I mean, they're just blackberries. Everywhere I look, there's blackberries. But this last blueberry right here is the last one that's coming in to ripening, and we're gonna have a good time with that one. So here goes my gungu, or I forgot the other name folks call it, but we call it gungu in Jamaica. It's doing really well. And my hibiscus bush has come in very, very well. And over here, these are some Beers Black that I cut, and they're starting to come in. And this is my first box with stuff. I got crimson sweet watermelon, sugar baby watermelon, sweet yellow watermelon, a marigold. That's my Jamaica pumpkin. In the back, I have cucumber. And again, everything for me is a start because I had the bad weather and I just got to deal with what I got. This is my bay. The one that, if you've been following my video, this is one I kept in my garage, and it is doing very, very well. This is another blackberry patch that I started 2 years ago, and it is loaded with berries. On the ground, these are figs that I put in. They're brand new. They were literally sitting in dormancy, and they're now just getting ready to get started. So I have them pretty much lining the perimeter of the property, going all the way around. These right here are some watermelons that I bought and I just ate. I took the seed and threw them out. I didn't think they would catch, but they have. And I also put some pumpkin seeds in there just for kicks to see what happens. So I'll let you know how that one turns out. And over here, this is my chayote squash that is doing very well. It's just taking off. And this is my loofah. This is also doing well. Hopefully this video comes out well. It's dark on my end, but hopefully it'll be bright on your end. But here's another pride and joy. This is white sorrel. Doing extremely well. There's another one. This one, the deer snapped it in two, but it's bouncing right on back. So this is my hugel mound that I started 5 years ago. The first year did very well. I had a lot of butternut squash and a lot of spaghetti squash from this mound. And then I did a gardener's poo-poo. I put a bunch of wood chips and it sucked out all the nitrogen out of the soil. So I had to let it sit for about 2.5 years. So basically this is the first time I've planted in this patch in 4 years. And these are Jamaican pumpkin seeds that I done spread all over just to see if they would take. If one of them comes, I would be happy. But if all of them comes, I'm still gonna be happy. So that's what's going on with the hugel mound. And the thing about the hugel mound, initially maybe the first 2 or 3 weeks you water and then you leave it alone. It self-waters itself because in the bottom of this mound is loaded with logs. So once I initially give it water, I just leave it alone and let it fend for itself. And here are some more figs. These are mostly black mission figs and brown turkey. And like I said, I hope this video is coming out clear because I'm in shade. So these were all dormant and now they're springing to life. They're doing their thing. But I wanted to give everybody this quick update. I haven't been on YouTube in a while. But that's what's going on at my homestead. And that's on the back end. That's what's going on all the way down there. Oh, I got one more thing to show, because somebody sent me some elderberry cuttings, some John and some Adams. I had 4 pieces of Adams and 5 pieces of Johns. Well, all of them died except for one. So this is the only piece of Adams that survived, and it is doing extremely well. Very, very well. These were all my sunflower. The deer just had their way with it. They just ripped them apart. There's nothing left on them. This is another little hugel mound in ground that I started. And like I said, these are just watermelon seeds that I ate, and I just threw them on the ground. And I came over here, and to my surprise, they germinated. So we'll see if we can get any, because pretty much watermelon takes anywhere from 90 to 120 days. So the soonest I would probably see anything, what is this, June? No, this is July, August, September, so November, early November, tentatively, if I would see anything. And God knows with the terrible weather we've been having. Oh, I wanted to show you this one last thing. Like I said, the deer had their way with all my grapes, leaving me sparse amounts. But over here, a success story. Because what I did, I cut a small piece of the grapevine, put it in the soil, and to my surprise, it took off. It's all on my deck. So the only hope and prayer that I had that I will see grapes is on the deck. So I have grapes in there. I have grapes right there. I have a lot more grapes in there and grapes in there. So again, like I said, just wanted to give a quick update. Thanks everybody for watching. Take care.